It's a city with 300 days of sunshine, brilliant blue skies, and picturesque mountain scenery. It was founded in 1858 as a gold mining camp located at the base of the majestic Rocky Mountains. Exactly 1 mile above sea level, Denver, Colorado is known as the Mile High City, with urban and rural adventures for all ages during every season of the year. So when it's time for you to plan your next road trip with family or your trusted best friends, you'll want to spend some time in Denver, and here's why. So here are the top 10 best places to visit in Denver, Colorado. Number 10. The Denver Beer Trail. When it comes to exploring the Mile High City, might as well loosen up with some of the best beer that the U.S. has to offer. Travelers can take a self-guided tour along the Denver Beer Trail and sample the best craft beer in the entirety of the Rocky Mountain Paradise. And there's a lot of breweries to explore, most of which are in the walkable proximity to the city center. You'll be overwhelmed with the various stouts to lagers and all the flavorful variants. And if you're not a connoisseur of fine ale, just hitch a ride with the experts for a guided brewery tour. But before you fill your gullet with the freshest mountain beer of the Rocky Mountains, make sure to get your attire up to par. Number 9. Rockmount Ranchwear. When you want some true red, white, and blue Americana gear, the historical and iconic Western shop in downtown Denver is the place to go. Jack A. Whale, who lived from 1901 to 2008, invented the first cowboy shirt with snaps instead of traditional buttons. This addition to denim pants functionality helped popularize Western wear. Now it's genuine American fashion, set for the classy and the rugged. And would you believe many of the Rockmount designs are worn by movie stars and music legends, all with the signature design of diamond snaps and sawtooth pockets? So if you want to stroll around in true American gear, Rockmount Ranchwear is where you need to be headed. Number 8. Forney Museum of Transportation. The Forney Museum of Transportation is in a class by itself, showcasing a collection of over 600 artifacts relating to historical transportation. It includes cars, trucks, buggies, motorcycles, steam locomotives, aircraft, carriages, rail equipment, fire apparatus, public transportation, sleighs, bicycles, toys and die-cast models, vintage apparel, and then some. The museum began 60 years ago with a single 1921 Kissel, but as time would have it, the collection expanded to a world-trending notoriety. Today, the collection highlights include Union Pacific Big Boy Steam Locomotive number 4005, Amelia Earhart's 1923 Kissel Gold Bug, Forney Locomotive, Colorado and Southern Caboose, 1923 Hispano Suiza, 1913 to 1953 Indian Motorcycle Collection, Denver and Rio Grande Dining Car, Stutz Fire Engine, 1888 Denver Cable Car, 1923 K-Steam Tractor, 1817 Dryson Bicycle, and more. Number 7. Kirkland Museum of Fine and Decorative Art. Recently located to a new golden building in Denver's Golden Triangle Creative District, the Kirkland Museum of Fine and Decorative Art offers visitors an enhanced experience with more display space while staying true to the salon style and intimate atmosphere for which the Kirkland is known. The museum's 3 collections consist of: Number 1. International Decorative Art, a celebrated collection including notable examples of every major design period from arts and crafts to postmodern. Number 2. Colorado and Regional Art, the largest repository of art showcasing the state and region's talent, concentrating on the 1840s through the 1990s, with about 7,000 works of more than 700 artists. And finally, we have the 3rd, the Vance Kirkland Retrospective. Kirkland, who lived from 1904 to 1981, is generally considered Colorado's most distinguished modern painter. About 550 paintings and about 600 drawings and prints are held in his estate collection. Number 6. Wings Over the Rockies Air and Space Museum. Wings Over the Rockies Air and Space Museum is Colorado's official air and space museum. Founded in 1994 and housed at the former Lowry Air Force Base in Denver, Wings is dedicated to inspiring, educating, and entertaining the public about aviation and space endeavors of the past, present, and future. Visitors will find over 50 aircrafts on display, thrilling flight simulator experiences, and an enrichment program dedicated to the expansion of aerospace education in Colorado. The museum was also named 2016's Best Event Venue in the Denver Metro by Colorado Meetings and Events magazine. Number 5. The International Church of Cannabis. There's a new crop of cannabis activists, and they're interested in that spiritual high. That's right, blaze up the bong right at church. At Cannabis Church, there are no hymns, no Bible, heck, there's not even a pastor. Actually, it's a way for visitors to immerse themselves in a world of illumination during a world-famous guided meditation laser light show. The colors are so vibrant, it gives a psychedelic ambiance. After the show, guests can check out the arcade, gallery, theater, art garden, and media room featuring over 10,000 video games on free play. Number 4. Denver Firefighters Museum. Being a firefighter is an important job. It's not for the faint of heart. The question is, do you have the minerals to be a firefighter? Well, here's a good place to think deeper about that question. Housed in Historic Station Number 1, the museum uses an extensive collection of artifacts, photographs, and documents dating from 1866 to the present to tell the story of the Denver Fire Department. The self-guided tour weaves through the city's past with the history of firefighting in creative displays that are entertaining and educational for visitors of all ages. Programs are designed to provide the participants with opportunities to understand how fire safety and prevention directly affect their daily lives. Number 3. Denver Botanical Gardens. Spanning more than 23 acres, the Denver Botanic Gardens presents a wide range of gardens and collections that illustrate an ever-widening diversity of plants from all corners of the world. The park also contains a conservatory, a variety of themed gardens, and a sunken amphitheater, which hosts various concerts in the summer. Distinctive gardens define and celebrate our Western identity and a unique high-altitude climate and geography. We are passionate about connecting people to plants through botanical beauty, education, art, events, conservation, and sustainable living. Number 2. Mount Evans, now known as Blue Sky Summit. An entire mountain can be your playground. Here are the top ways to experience the various attractions in the Mount Evans proximity. First, there's a small group tours to Mount Evans Red Rocks. It's a great way to escape the dreads of the city and immerse oneself in the nature of Mount Evans in a day trip. With a small group of just 14 people, you'll enjoy an intimate group atmosphere and plenty of personalized attention from your guide. Once you reach the summit via your vehicle, you'll be able to stretch your legs and explore while enjoying majestic views of the surrounding Rocky Mountains dotted with local flora and fauna. Traveling above Timberline on Trail Ridge Road and to the top of Mount Evans for some stunning photos is one of the best things to do while there. Still around in Alpine Lake, look for some bighorn sheep and other interesting Colorado wildlife. Then grab some lunch in the mining town of Idaho Springs for a real taste of the Old West. But if you prefer something a little more high-tech and laid back, then the following entry is right up your alley. Smartphone Driving Tour between Breckenridge and Denver. Here is a convenient state-of-the-art means of rest and relaxation via travel. Hook your smartphone up to your vehicle stereo and listen to a tour guide while you drive. Follow the suggested route from the audio guide along Interstate 70 and discover one of the most scenic drives in Colorado. You can actually just start anywhere along the route between Denver and Vail or Breckenridge. In either direction, the tour is the same, so you don't have to worry about punctuality to meet the tour. It's all at your fingertips in your personal schedule. While on the trail, you'll learn about the area's mining history and the legend of Poker Alice. You'll discover the beauty of the Loveland Pass at your own pace and hear about the Arapahoe Basin, Loveland Pass, Eisenhower Tunnel, and other sites. With no time constraints, you'll enjoy the freedom to stop anywhere and take your time exploring. Tour guide commentary will play automatically as you drive using an easy-to-navigate live GPS map. No data is used during the tour, and the audio guide will keep your group entertained and engaged along the way. Each point of interest also has a fun multiple-choice trivia question about the sites. Number 1. Denver Union Station. It's a century-old historical landmark. Denver Union Station, an urban transit hub and a high-energy mixed-use destination featuring James Beard, award-winning chef-driven restaurants, locally curated retail shops, and the luxurious Crawford Hotel. For locals and travelers alike, Union Station is Denver's most iconic gathering place. Set in the heart of downtown Denver, the beautifully restored Union Station isn't just a place you go to get somewhere, it's a destination in and of itself. In fact, it has become a must-see destination when visiting Denver, therefore topping the list off. Are you a local at Denver? Please chime in and add to the list in the comment section down below.